Not really a
Ryan
topic.
Reynolds.
Let's
Ryan
just
Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
calm down. You
Oh,
calm
this
down. Calm
drama.
down. Ryan Reynolds
We're talking
and
all the
Blake Lively,
celeb gossip
Justin Balding. Go ahead. Tell me why this is a big topic. And
Because
what movie does it,
it
and
could
what movie
end
does it stem from? What movie
it
does
could
it stem?
end excuse me, it could end Deadpool and Blake Lively all
Never
together.
end
Never gonna
Deadpool.
never.
It
happen.
will
Never gonna
never
happen.
end
Ever. Never
Deadpool.
gonna
Not
happen.
this
Like ever.
particular scandal. I do see
Are you
that a
nuts?
scandal could end Deadpool, but not this one.
Okay, but what about Blake Lively? I don't think it could end
Oh,
Deadpool, but
I
I think
feel
it could
like
end.
it
I think
could.
this ended her.
Yeah,
I think this
No
I
one
ended.
think
cares
it
about Blake
could.
Lively.
It
Be
could. Yeah,
Right.
serious.
because no
Nobody
one
cares
cares
about Blake
about her.
Lively. Yeah, no one
Yeah.
cares.
Yeah.
No.
No one cares.
Well,
So
tell us
There's
the drama, Marie. Tell
he's
us the whole
suing
story
them
for
for
the
four
listeners
hundred
who don't
million
know.
for four
yeah,
hundred million dollars.
he's suing them and the New York Times because so there was a movie that they made. The It
Mm-hmm.
Ends With Us. It was Justin Baldoni's passion project, and then he asked Blake to come on because she's the big name. But over the course of production and shit, pre-production, production, and post-production, she basically forced herself into every single like aspect of the movie, and even got an executive producer's credit and made a second cut of the movie. So he made a cut, and then she came into the editor's room, which is like not normal, and made her.
Oh.
Yeah. So the cut that we saw, she was like, okay, well, let's take
Nobody saw it. First of all, nobody saw it.
Oh,
When we say we saw, nobody saw
Yeah.
this movie.
so they tested the two movies, and they were like, whoever movie does better, they're gonna release that one. So Justin Baldoni's movie released better, but then Blake was like, if you don't do this, if we don't have our movie, then we're gonna have the author work with us from now. Or she's not gonna promote. She's not going to do promotions. We're not going to have the author of the book promote this. So, and then also at the same time, Blake Lively got him so deep into like the manipulation that she made him go to the basement and have the premiere party there with his family while they were having a regular premiere up above. She made him go to the basement. There's pictures of it. It's fucking stupid and like really sad. And so all this bad press, they had a bunch of bad press because they marketed the movie completely like out of tune. It's about DV, and they're like, come freak your girlfriends and your florals, haha. So everyone was just like, ew, we don't like this. Blake
What's
Lively's an idiot.
DV? I don't even know. I don't know
Domestic violence.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know the internet acronyms.
They say that on
and you
YouTube
just
so they
watched
don't
the
get
OJ
demonetized.
documentary. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I get it. I know the colloquialisms that make their way through. I just am not in that culture. So thank you for clarifying.
I watch a lot of YouTube, and people don't like getting monetized. They're demonetized. So anyway,
Understandable.
so they have all this bad press because they use Ryan Reynolds marketing like company, and then Justin Baldoni marketed it on his own, and he was always talking about domestic violence and how we're there for the women, and he's being honest and true and like very genuine about this stuff. He's been like this for a long time, and so all this bad press, Blake Lively was like, oh, they tried to make him sign like a sorry agreement about why the movie came out so bad, and like they forced him to do that, but he was like, no, I don't want to do that. So basically now Blake Lively is trying to sue Justin Baldoni for like sexual harassment and really bad things on the thing. But basically, they took these text messages that they had and edited them and like deleted a bunch of the messages and shit. And Justin Baldoni came back and was, wait, these were the actual messages. Look how much other shit that happened that they didn't show in these messages. And Blake Lively was working with the New York Times. So when the lawsuit came out, immediately the New York Times posted it, how Justin Baldoni's a sexual harasser and all this shit. So he lost so much money and like credibility because of this, because of the New York Times. Like, and they said it's very unprecedented for an article to come out the same time as the lawsuit. So now Justin Baldoni,
they were locked and loaded.
And so I saw some videos today. They found some like text messages or like emails and discovered through the metadata that they had been in contact since like late October. So they were like colluding, right? And so they haven't gone to trial yet, but like, bro, the videos that I watch is like all just like favoring Justin Baldoni. But it kind of makes sense because Blake Lively hasn't come out with any other evidence saying like, oh, these weren't doctors, these didn't do anything. And she doesn't even want to get deposed. She's like, I don't want to get deposed. That guy's
of course you don't, because you don't want to lie on the stand. You don't want to.
Oh, Ryan. Nice Pool is based on Justin Baldoni.
I saw that. I'm like,
yeah, that's in his lawsuit.
He is because there's a credit that says there is a credit in one of the movies. Even shut up. Oh, you're so annoying. Okay, wait till you start talking. Anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
So
there's a credit. Okay.
There is a credit that has Gordon Reynolds, which is Deadpool's name or Nice Pool's name, in one of the movies, and it's like it's not proof, but it's basically like
I'm confused.
Yes,
what
movie? It is. I don't remember which one of the movies.
It's got to be
Gotta be
Deadpool versus
Deadpool
Wolverine. 'Cause
Wolverine.
That's the
It can
only one
only
that
be
gets-
that
Okay, so then
movie.
that's where it says Gordon Reynolds, but it's supposed to like
So
I don't
what
know.
does it
Somebody
mean? What's Gordon
Yeah, what does
Reynolds
Gordon-
mean?
Gordon Reynolds
mean?
is nice fool. That's his name.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
But
what
how
does
is
that have
that
to do with
Justin
Justin
Baldoni?
Baldoni?
Yeah, that's
Because
Justin Boney.
they made him really nice and really sweet and like
Yeah,
just
but
kind of.
what does the name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Gordon...
I don't remember. But we can look it up. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. But anyway,
Okay.
so
Well, my
bef-
favorite thing was that when Blake Lively was like, "Yeah, he came into my trailer when I was topless." It was
Yeah.
and it's like ... Because I told him to come in, I said
Yes.
that I was pumping, and he was like, "Okay, like I'll be cool with this. You're cool with it. I'm cool with it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's some sneaky ass shit."
There's like a bunch of that shit where like they were trying to say like they have to have when the writer's strike happened they made this long list of demands from Blake Lively basically saying we need to have like an intimate coordinator and like sex
Intimacy,
offensive
yeah.
stuff like needs to not happen, and they were like, well, this stuff is already happening. What are you talking about? Okay, we'll do the demands, fine, we're already doing it, you know what I mean?
You know
And
what
it's
I like
just
best about this lawsuit though is who gives a shit?
No, what I like
I'm
best
interested
about
in
it. No, I'm not really interested in it,
I'm
but I
interested in it all, yeah.
am.
Mhm.
I like that basically their insanity is being posted publicly for everyone to see. I mean, I think that actors in general are a little bit fucking crazy, and I mean,
yeah, I
famous
was just
or
thinking the same
non-fat
thing
people.
yesterday. Where actors are like have sticks up their asses and are kind of weird.
They are. They're nuts. And you have to be a little bit nuts. In order to like access emotions on command, you have to be a little bit crazy. You have to be a little bit of a sociopath.
Marie.
You know what I mean? To be able to do that. And then you add like fame to it and it just ratchets that up to 11. And so I enjoy that their insanity is just being laid out.
But
for the
how
world.
much of this lawsuit has to do with the movie?
No, I'm telling you, the question I want to ask is that I already asked is Ryan Reynolds going to survive this? Because he also did some
Yes.
shit.
Reynolds going to survive this. Of course
He
he
did some
is.
shit
Just
in the
fine.
he rewrote one of the scenes during the actor strike. So like he kind of fucked up
Oh,
with
he's a
that.
scab.
Yeah.
He
He'll
rewrote
be
a scene in
fine.
what
He'll
movie?
be
There's
fine.
in It Ends With Us, there's a rooftop scene and it had already been written this way. And
Okay.
so Blake Lively's like, hey, can we do this? Because this is the way I want it. And Justin Baldoni's like, I guess, yeah, sure. Come to find out, and Blake Lively's so dumb, she's like bragging about it. Oh, my husband wrote the scene, haha. And everyone's like, whoa, who wrote this scene?
Yeah.
What? And
But why does that matter though?
because he's not supposed to be on the
But if Justin Buble said it was okay,
no, because he didn't know. He thought it was Blake Lively that said it.
What does
It
it
was-
matter?
but it doesn't
Because
matter.
it does have to do with the writer's strike, and it also has to do with Sony and paying executive producers and shit. There's like a whole like Hollywood thing that has to happen
This
when
is
someone's
too
doing
much of
that.
a deep cut.
The
to
problem is
affect-
this:
I watched a
none
lot of it.
None of it matters.
Yeah, this is too
Like-
much of a deep cut to
Like-
affect.
Okay, let's take a
Ryan
bet.
Reynolds.
Does Deadpool take a hit?
No, not all,
No.
ever.
Especially
No.
not in the target demographic for the Deadpool movies.
I
Not
kinda
at all.
want-
Especially
I kinda
his
wanted to.
audience. His audience will not care at all.
Yeah, and they're not paying attention to all the nuances because
yeah,
it sounds
yeah.
complicated. And so if you can't take it out in a headline, it's just not going to do it.
Look,
And it's not
yeah.
sensational enough to get, the Twitter warriors trying to destroy him, so nobody's going to drop him. He'll be fine.
And then,
Everyone
and
on
all-
Twitter is too busy ruining our government.
yeah,
Which-
and that
Fair.
guy.
And we're not talking about that because I
Okay,
can't handle
okay.
that.
No, that guy Justin
handle
Bonerface.
that
Justin Bonerface is just upset because Bonerface movie tanked, and he has to blame
Boner
somebody.
face. No,
No, it was her fault. The whole thing
She
was her
attacked
fault.
him.
No, no, no.
attacked him.
She
I get
stole
it.
the movie. She
But the
stole
movie sucked
and they
anyway.
marketed it. We don't know what the original one was supposed to be like because
Is
Justin
it based
Baldoni
on a book? Can you just
Yes.
read the
Based
book?
on a
and
book.
the book. I've
Yeah.
heard the book was sucked,
Matter.
and the author kind of sucks too.
It doesn't matter about how the movie sucked or didn't suck. It really doesn't matter. It's about her being a fucking crazy person.
Well, no, I could see she has an ego by osmosis. She thinks I'm married to Ron Reynolds, so I'm
No, she's
I'm
always had an ego.
important.
She's always had an ego.
No, but she's always been on the B list. Let's be
I've
honest.
always hated her.
Until
I
she
was always
married
like, why
Ryan
do you have
Reynolds.
such
Until
a
she
dumb
married-
face?
Ryan Reynolds literally went from marrying an A-list actress to a B-list actress, and the B-list actress thought automatically, no, now I'm A-list.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not. You're still Gone Girl TV actress. You'll always be TV actress to me. You'll never be movie actress.
What was she even?
She
I can't,
sucks.
like, I
Gossip
see
Girl.
her
Not Gone Girl,
face.
Gossip
Yeah,
Girl.
I'm like, I don't
There
even
you
know what
go.
you're famous for. Like, I know
Oh,
her
and
honestly
Traveling
from
Pants.
the tabloids.
No, it's basically Gossip Girl though. She just was
I
she
never
starred
watched
Gossip Girl
Gossip
for like
Girl.
5 seasons or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm
She was
looking
like
at
the
her
one that everyone liked.
IMDb. I don't know any of this shit. Oh,
And
I
then-
know The Town. I did see The Town.
Oh, The Town, and then also the one where she met Ryan Reynolds was the green
Green
one,
Lantern.
the guy. Yeah, the green guy.
yeah.
No,
so that's
she's
really
been in a
shitty
bunch of
movie.
movies.
Yeah.
And
It's
guess what?
just-
She's
and
also
none of them
dated
are
all of her
ones that I
coworkers.
enjoyed.
She has also dated all of her coworkers, and they're saying that she
that
might
That's a
I
have
missed
bad
out.
look. Yeah.
crushed on Justin Baldoni, and he didn't reciprocate, so that's why she's pissed. But
Oh, so this
It's
is
a
one of your
bad
YouTube
look.
conspiracies
yeah, it is a conspiracy.
about Justin Bonerface?
No, about Blake Lively.
No, I know, but about how she liked Justin Bonerface.
But she probably wanted him to like her, but he's
And then
he's
didn't
a nice
work
guy.
out.
He's dead. He's nice pool.
Yeah, he's nice, pool, sure, yeah.
I
I
need
still
to
don't see that. That's
look
goofy.
it up. Nice pool equals.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go, people. You be the judge. Go watch that movie. It's called No One Gives a Shit. There's apparently 2
The
versions of No One
Justin
Gives a Shit.
Baldoni Passion
Yeah.
Project.
Yeah, Steve
Nobody gives a
Bonerface
shit.
stars in No One Gives a Shit. Well, Blake, shut your mouthy. Like,
Okay, wait, hold on. There's a Reddit one.
I'll tell you
I
what,
know.
Blake Lively's best role though, probably Lady Deadpool. She looked great in that costume.
Oh God, that's the worst. She was the worst. I hated that, and I didn't even know it was her. This is
There you
ridiculous.
go.
Now you hated it. You didn't know it was
Perfect.
her.
The polar opposite
What?
of everything.
Because she's
But
just
revealed
a
nice pool
blonde
ended up
girl
being a
in
creep behind
Hollywood.
doors. Then this guy
Like,
could cry
she's
about it.
totally...
Oh no, she's your
phased into all
stereotypical
the
blonde,
others.
like yeah, Hollywood blonde girl, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And so that's why I get pissed off like about Blake Lively and just like, another Hollywood blonde, another perfect blonde in order to add to the roster. And they're like the rule in Hollywood, but they're not. They're the exception in the universe. And then
Sure.
everyone needs to know that real people
She's not that
exist. They have,
attractive.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, she's a
if
solid.
she were your fucking
She's
neighbor, you'd be
7.
like, oh,
She's a solid 7, 7.5. Yeah.
it's only when you're like looking at it in the Hollywood rank that you're like, oh, she ain't
Oh,
no
that's
good
true
girl."
though. You're not lying about that.
You have to
are
put them.
correct.
You
true.
have
Hollywood
to put
scale,
them.
yeah.
You have to put them in
Hollywood
a real
scale.
world scale.
Yeah.
In a
World
real world
scale,
scale,
she's
she's
a
a
solid
10 out of
9.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. I want to level set my girls as they grow up in the world of like this is what baseline
Like they should be
is.
10s. Oh,
No, of like
No,
people
they shouldn't be
fall
10s.
somewhere on the baby. I would love for them to be 10s. Do you have any idea how easy their lives would be if they were 10s?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
they
But,
they
I
married
mean,
Justin Butterface.
She doesn't come from a line of 10s, so she's not likely to be a 10.
That's not right. Don't say that
So-
about yourself.
I mean, I'm just saying I'm not a 10. And so she's got to, develop some personality. God forbid.
That's
Kids
the
are
worst.
12s.
At the end of it ends with us because they put
Here
out
we go.
Blake Lively's cut and not
Oh,
his
here we
cut.
go again.
They thanked Gordon
Damn it.
Reynolds, who is nice
Uh-huh.
pool. So yeah.
They did what? They thanked who?
They
That
thanked
seems mean.
like
For
who
what?
cares?
Yeah,
Like,
right?
like on a
Yeah.
pub-
Oh,
on a
no.
public
And they
stage.
killed
so
and
sad.
Lady
Oh,
Lady
no.
Deadpool shot him in front of a flower shop, which is like, it's
Yeah.
very like, you have to look into it and like believe this stuff.
Yeah,
and it could be
shady.
coincidental. It could be coincidental, but it also is kind of
No.
coincidental, right?
First
No,
of all,
I don't think
first
so.
of
I
all,
think you're right.
Nice Pool got shot by like 50 Deadpools, not one.
But they
or-
killed him in front of a. But they killed him. They
And she was the first person to shoot it.
Yeah.
You don't see
oh
that. You don't see that.
no! Oh, so
I don't know. I haven't
sad.
seen the movie enough. But anyway, the whole thing seems sus, and actors are crazy. Shocker.
So they.
Oh,
So
and Ryan
Gordon
Reynolds.
Oh my god.
Ryan Reynolds
Oh
did
my
the
God.
same thing to the
Uh-huh.
Deadpool series. He stole the
Oh,
movie. Like
yeah, totally.
Tim, what is it? The director of Deadpool 2
Uh-huh.
left in the middle of production because he was so adamant about having control over
remember
everything.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so now they're trying to do the same thing. And they're trying
Yeah.
to buy the rights to the books because they want to make more movies. And the author is siding with them because they have the
Of
access
course,
to
he
like
wants to
stuff.
sell the movie. He
Sure.
wants to make
Yeah.
money. I would.
Yeah.
It's a she, but yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
good
a-
for her. You got to
Yeah,
wring that fucking
okay.
rag for all it's worth. Get that cash, bitch.
It's just shady because Justin Baldoni
Yeah, she's
reached
a
out to her
rag.
and said, "Can I do this movie?" And then
She's on
she
the
said
rag?
yes, and now she's on the other
Is.
side.
Cunt
Oh,
rag.
shocker. Hollywood is a difficult business.
I mean,
It's
Ryan
unethical.
Ryan
I-
Reynolds is the producer of Deadpool, so I understand if he doesn't want that director to work with him, get his ass out of here. Like
He
That's
forced
ours.
he did that in the first movie. He took a pay cut so that he could have like a producer credit.
That's what actors do.
That's fucked up. And I wonder.
Well, it's a smart
does it-
move because he makes more
You do
money on the back end.
understand. You do
Come
understand.
on,
Like
it's Hollywood.
actors
The
will
business
take.
decision.
That's shady.
Actors will
It's a
literally
business
take
decision.
no
No,
pay.
No, it's not because Robert Downey Jr. did the same thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
he
took
made
no
more
pay.
money off the back end than if he got
Exactly.
paid in the front.
You get more money as a producer than an actor if the movie's
Yeah.
a big hit.
But
Okay,
like,
yeah.
also, it's just shady because you're taking other people's movies. Like they're the ones that want to make these projects, and then you're fucking stealing it from them and bullying them.
Yeah,
out of it.
you're vanitying it. You're
Hey,
putting
more-
your
let me
name
explain
attached to it.
something
But
to you.
then the
Money-
alternate of
money
that is
talks.
money talks, and
Mhm.
by attaching her as a quote creator
Mhm.
to it,
It
it means
brings
it's
it
going to
more
get
credibility.
more prestige. Exactly.
She got a
That's
credit
just
with like the
business.
executive.
Stop.
There's a executive producer club or
Are
something
you
in
upset about
Hollywood.
this?
I'm
She
no, I'm
is,
I'm just
clearly.
no, I'm not. But I think
This
it's
really
fucked up.
got you
I think it's
ramped
fucked
up.
up. No, I'm because I was listening to it. But she got an
Mhm.
executive producer credit in this like producer membership club
As
in
she
Hollywood,
should.
and
Mhm.
because of this,
Yeah, I mean, she's executive
Membership.
oh,
producer
she
now.
also
I have a
she
question
also
for-
fired she
I have a
also
question for
fired
Marie.
the composer and hired Taylor Swift or something like that.
Taylor
Or
Swift
Taylor
did not
Swift's
work
friend.
on that movie.
No, it was Taylor Swift's friend.
Yeah, I mean, she is close friends
Who,
with Taylor Swift. They're
Kelsey?
really good
Was it
friends.
Travis?
Was it Travis
Travis do the
Kelsey, or
music?
maybe her Travis's brother that retired?
Oh my god, you
Jason-
guys are so
Jason
annoying.
Kelsey,
Anyways,
yeah.
ask your question,
Yeah,
Carlos.
let's move on from this topic. I'm bored.
No,
No, my
it's a really
question
good-
was going to be for Marie. Is like, you know what those straws with the sugar in it? Marie, do you
Oh,
like
I
eat
wanted
them, like
one of
put them
those
in your mouth,
today.
or do you snort
Pixie
them?
sticks.
Jesus, calm down tonight.
sticks.
You know what? I did want some of those like sour straws. Those are really good.
Okay, well, there we go.
Okay.
And the verdict is Justin Butterface sucks. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so annoying. You're
Where's he
being a
from?
hater.
But what's he from?
You're a
Besides this
fucking hater.
movie, what else has Justin
He was
Baldoni
also
done?
in
I never heard of the guy
Like
till
five
this.
feet apart. I've
No,
never
he was
heard of
also I think
Is that
he
a COVID
was-
movie?
No. He was
He's
Gordon
more of a-
Poole?
He was in shut up. He's
Whirlpool?
more of like a director.
Oh, is he? Okay, I don't know. I've never heard of
He's
the guy.
nobody. It's whatever. He got rights
Never
to a
heard of the guy.
book and he wanted to make
That's
it.
why this is why the thing is because she has all the power and he's a nobody.
He's
Yeah,
handsome.
make a better
He's got
movie.
that going for him.
He's very handsome.
He should have
Good
just
no, he's a good looking fella.
he
Yeah,
should
I
have
don't
not
know any of these movies.
He's better
so
looking
yeah,
than
he's
Ryan
a no
Reynolds.
one.
he should have never put her in the movie.
He didn't know. He didn't
Of
know.
course, yeah, he wants the prestige. It's all
Yeah, but he,
like I
but
said,
she
this
could have
is
played.
all
She
just
could have came off of
expected
like
Hollywood
we're friends,
drama.
Justin. We're friends. Let's do a movie together.
You know,
No, they saw her. They saw her.
the thing is, if he thought the movie was gonna be any good, he wouldn't need her. If he thought it
Yeah,
wasn't
well,
gonna be
we
any
all
good.
know that that's not true in Hollywood.
But that
You should
movie,
make another movie and
I'm
have
just
Scarlett
surprised that a
Johansson in it.
man this handsome,
I
is
like
not
that. I
like-
like that.
a superstar in Hollywood just by virtue of just being this
but
attractive.
can he act?
She's worth like 400 million,
No.
and he's worth like 4 million or
No,
something
no,
like that.
no. He
No.
Ryan Reynolds
Ryan
is
is
worth
worth
400 million.
400 million.
No, wait, let's
Let's
look it up.
correct that.
She's not worth a
God,
shit.
can you imagine being this handsome and then going to Hollywood and like no one cares about you? And it's
yeah,
like you
I walk
should
through
have
Hollywood all the
stayed
time.
in your small
one seems to-
pond.
I just
Yeah.
went through Hollywood last week and nobody stopped me.
No one seemed to
Like,
give a
what the
shit.
fuck?
Oh,
I'll
she's
be-
worth 30
I
million.
even called it out as I was walking around. Me over here, everybody.
This
look at
guy is a fucking perfume model.
I walked down
Like,
Hollywood
he's
Boulevard
a
just last
Gucci
Thursday.
model.
I even heard somebody
And-
yell out, "Is that Justin Bonerface?" I was like, "Of course it is, man. Of course."
Should have stayed wherever you're from. Like if you would have stayed in Kansas City, oh my God, everyone would have just like laid at your feet. Oh, he was born in Los Angeles. Oh, he was fucked from the start. Oh,
Yeah,
poor,
you know what
poor
this-
Justin.
listen,
Dime a
this
dozen.
city.
You
Justin's
should
are dime
have
a dozen
taken
in
your
Hollywood.
beauty
That's
to
why.
a Midwestern
is-
state, and
let
we
me-
would have
yeah,
laid
let me-
down and been
let me
like,
tell you-
whatever you want, sir.
LA is truly a dime a dozen. There's a
I know.
Absolutely.
it's crazy. It really is. When you walk around like the parts of town I live, it's like,
You know what?
where everybody coming from? They all just walked out of a magazine?
It's like when I go to Italy and I look around and I'm just like, holy shit, you guys are all so fucking hot. And it's it's just that they're all skinny. That's
And
really what
And that's
it
really
is.
what it is. They're all skinny.
That's
they all
so-
have, and they all have 5 o'clock shadows.
Unfortunately
That's-
true.
That's what it is.
Fair.
They're all skinny and they all have 5 o'clock shadows. If you're skinny and you have a 5 o'clock shadow,
Check,
You-
check, sexy.
yeah, you're already like you already set it like a number 7. Right?
Yeah.
You can only go up now.
I would agree with
I
that.
imagine that people like going to LA is probably a culture shock of some sort because I bet everyone has like plastic surgery or injections
is.
or
It's
filler or
weird.
anything like that. Like
I just
what?
visited once and I was like, this place is fucking
I mean, it
weird.
also
They're
comes down to
aliens.
what part of LA you're in also. But anywhere on the west side, yes, 100%, 100%.
West Side.
I stayed in West Hollywood. It was lovely.
Oh yeah, West Hollywood is
That
like,
Ramada with like that dome roof.
yeah.
Did that burn
was-
down?
No,
Did it?
West Hollywood did
Oh.
not burn down.
West
Oh, it
Hollywood's
was such an
fine.
awesome hotel, and the room that I had roof
It's still
access, like not
fabulous.
official roof
That was very
access,
fabulous.
but like I could open the window and go out on the roof and just like
Mm.
look it over at LA. It was really nice. I had a great time.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.